Alright everybody, so we are back with the Captain America Civil War first trailer out of fucking nowhere, and we can't wait to break it down for you guys.
I'm feeling pretty patriotic right now, and I'm not even American.
I don't even know what I'm feeling. What I'm feeling I haven't felt in a long time.
Most of us are like, don't really align ourselves with America. That's the funny part.
Are you seeing red, white, and blue, Matt? Because I know I am.
So let's just get right into this trailer. Obviously, we open up with the scene that we saw at the end of Ant-Man post-credits. Bucky is stuck in a vice.
Which is not cool. I wonder, was he trying to fix his own arm or something, but he got stuck, or did someone do that to him?
and he called Falcon and Cap to come help him.
Guys, help!
I'm wondering if he's starting to realize what he was doing was messed up, and he traps himself in there and calls for help because
He's
he
trying to pay
can't
for his
trust
sins.
himself.
Yeah, he can't trust himself. He's like, well, what if I did something so wrong that I can't remember? Which is going to bring us to our next picture here, which is a giant explosion happening.
Civil War being a comic story known for its very important giant explosions. Do you think this is it, what we're seeing right here?
I don't want to be the guy to make that joke right now. I don't. Matt could be the guy.
Is it just me, or does this look like some sort of Congress meeting or something?
It looks very important and official.
It's going to be a very important meeting it's probably going to be highly populated with.
It looks like how the UN looks in movies.
Right.
Yeah.
You know it's going to be something important that is going to set off.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, okay, we're going to have to start putting limitations, so maybe someone important is in there too.
Now, the next thing I really want to talk about is we see Captain America fighting soldiers.
They don't look to be Hydra soldiers. They look to be generic soldiers.
I'm thinking,
I think they're like police or something, because I remember seeing one that had like a police sort of like that Velcro thing on the back of their.
I thought they were just military, like U.S. military sent there.
I thought they were ATCU. Like that type of thing.
Yeah.
Get the powered humans or whatever. So it's like,
Wouldn't
that
be interesting? Wouldn't that be a nice little connector?
I don't know, it just seems like in this moment, which we'll see later on as well, is that they're trying to take in someone, but Cap won't let them take him in, so he's going on the lam. He's a fugitive now, Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
Hey, speaking of Harrison Ford and guys with mustaches.
Yeah, speaking of that, you know who's back? Oh my god, this was so good to see Thunderbolt back.
Nice.
I'm glad he's back. I like him. Yeah, he's cool.
Now,
wearing that classic military kind of turtleneck with like the patches on the shoulder.
I guess he didn't want to dye his hair too, because his mustache is like.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
Well, he's a man. He's got to pick how he's got to look, because certain cougars like a certain look, guys. Come on.
You know what it is? This is all a side effect of the gamma serum that he's been taking to turn himself into Red Hulk. It changes his hair, but not his mustache.
I mean, if he dyed his hair, he could have put off the Mario.
Mario.
Do the Mario Thunderbolt Ross.
I guess back to the movie though.
Yeah. So going from Mario to another character that can jump really high.
He really can.
We have Captain America holding the shield, looking like he's
patriotic.
he's looking patriotic. He looks like he's taking a breather here, guys. Like
he's on the run because they're looking for him.
Like, and he's like, man, I got to do this. It's a pretty good scene to establish, what's going on here. Kind of, Captain America being like, what the hell is happening? Like, it looks like everything about him is about to go nuts.
Like his whole world is about to crumble.
Yeah, exactly.
He's so confused too, and
he's
we're gonna be
become
confused.
nomad, guys. He's about to become nomad.
This is the moment he's gonna put on that ugly ass nomad costume.
I mean, it is a Captain America movie, so I feel like we're gonna see it majority from the perspective of Cap.
As we should.
Yeah, as his world crumbles, like everything we thought is gonna crumble as well, in the same way, like, oh my god, Hydra was there all along, and then here it's gonna be like, oh my god, this is happening.
This movie is definitely gonna have a lot to live up to after, Winter Soldier basically rewrote the entire history of the Marvel Universe as we knew it.
If this movie can hit the levels that Winter Soldier did, it's gonna be an accomplishment for the Russos.
I think this is
they're
gonna be the
aiming
pinnacle
for that too.
Yeah.
This is up there, like, this is... If anything, people are going to be like, we want this to be the Civil War of this franchise.
Yeah,
you know
right.
what I mean?
We want this to be the best. So, going from that, we have the look at the Avengers building, which is, of course, in New York. Pretty nice there. It looks like it's a substantially pretty damn amazing building,
Looks like they're using it.
Yeah, like, it's full operations now, right? Like, they're recruiting people, which obviously we didn't see him in this trailer, but we are going to get Spider-Man down the road, so...
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know when y'all wanted to bring that up, because I thought I was gonna know how Spider-Man would fit, but when I saw the trailer, I was like, "Damn!"
We'll talk about that when we get to the end of this, I guess. Let's just go back to obviously Thunderbolt. Right here, we see him again. Now
with red stripes in his tie.
Get it?
And this is where he's showing Cap like the file. It's like, listen, man, this is some serious shit. And actually, the file he's showing him is one based on Sokovia. So clearly,
Sokovia Accords.
Yep. So a lot of shit. So Age of Ultron, retrospectively, like Iron Man 2, could actually be made stronger by this movie.
Yeah, so it's like what went down there, what everyone saw the Avengers and S.H.I.E.L.D. do has now made. So, like, we need to draft new laws because of what you did.
What I like, though, is the dialogue, though, when he's telling Cap, some see you as a hero, most see you as a vigilante. And it's because, like, he doesn't have kind of anybody to check into.
He doesn't answer to anyone.
Yeah, who's Captain America's boss? Nobody.
God, is that what he said in the first movie?
Lincoln. Abe Lincoln.
The ghost of Abe Lincoln. The ghost of Lincoln tells Cap what to do.
I hope he goes back, like, references, like in the first Avengers when what was it, Black Widow saying these guys are gods, and like, I only answer to one person, and a god doesn't look like that. You know what I mean? Like, I hope he like goes back on him, like saying, it doesn't matter if I had no person, I answer the people in general.
By the people, for the people.
Yeah.
Speaking of when he was talking to her, here we have our look at Scarlett Johansson, of course, as Black Widow.
Mm-hmm.
She's going after the Cap.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't really want to, I guess, do the same thing what happened in Winter Soldier.
She's reluctant about it. He even says, like, what are you going to do, bring me in?
Yeah.
Which this is really fitting because we really got to see them become pals and become chummy in Winter Soldier, and now they're being forced to fight each other.
Right. Now, I think that's one of the important aspects that I think a lot of people might look over. Because you remember, they were so close, and like they almost have this brother-sister relationship.
Very much so.
When you factor how this is going to possibly play into it, that's pretty huge right there that she's going over someone she literally went to hell and back forth in the last Captain America movie, with. So,
and it says a lot about Black Widow as a character that at the end of the day, she's a company woman, is what it is. And when the mission is to hunt down a friend, she will go and hunt down that friend.
Right, because that's all she's known. So,
yeah, I mean, like you said, company and Winter Soldier working for Nick Fury. And the thing is, like, I don't know, it's hard to see her do that, like go back on it. But you're right, she's not going to be on any line. She's not going to be on any site though, right? She wasn't on any of those posters.
I think she's going to be in the middle. Like she's going to see the error of her ways and start flipping back and forth. And
maybe she'll be the great turncoat in the way Spider-Man was the turncoat.
Right, because there's got to be someone that's the big switchover, right? The big,
heck, there might be a couple switchovers. That would be interesting.
Well, she also has a lot to prove too. Remember in the end of Winter Soldier, she's the one there in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like where's Cap and Sam and everybody? No, she's the one there. So
she took the brunt of it. She was made the face of the whole thing, wasn't she?
So that's why I think she's in the middle now. She's like, I can't do it anymore, Cap. They're like, makes sense.
Yeah, I could totally see all that actually. So, I mean, I think that's everything on there. So let's jump over to the next picture, which we kind of talked about a little bit here. That's Tony Stark. How is he gonna...
In a very sleek costume. This looks to be the sleekest one yet. It's actually very reminiscent of the one he's wearing in the comics currently.
Yeah.
Only this one doesn't change into every...
Not that we know of. Not that we know of.
Imagine. That's my secret cap. I can change.
That'd be quite amazing. Quite amazing. I mean, just looking at the suit, it's really, slick looking. It has this very, I don't know how to put it. Like, it has a very fluid and thin feel to it. Like, you compare it to these older suits, every movie they get smaller looking on him, yet they look more defined.
Just like all electronics, they get smaller and more
exactly.
efficient.
Like, he's pretty much become like a PlayStation 5 right now. So
I was gonna say much like clothing in general. Remember when 3XL shirts for like skinny dudes were?
Yeah, I remember the 2000s. Please don't.
Yes, and then now everybody's wearing skinny stuff. So it's
yeah.
Like
so Iron Man is wearing his skinny suit.
Does this suit make me look fat, Pepper?
I'm not answering that question, Tony.
So, the next picture is going to be the counter to Tony Stark, which is, of course, Captain America here. Now, we, of course, get a good look at, just how his outfit really hasn't changed much from the last movie. Like, it's pretty much remained the same, which, for these toy-selling movies,
you gotta change it a little bit.
We have seen that he will eventually get the scale armor, so, that's going to be
so cool. Did you ever think we'd see that?
Well, that, I remember, that's going to be a thing, but if there is, in this shot, and I think in the beginning half of the movie, there is a slight difference, I guess. The red parts in the Age of Ultron are blue now, I guess.
Oh. Well,
it's just, it's small parts that really doesn't matter, but
well, it's
I guess
when you look back at the Captain America Winter Soldier, when you look at the movie, the World War II suit that was supposed to be the museum one was slightly changed because World War II didn't fit the aesthetic. So I could definitely see them doing that. It's a subtle change, yet good needed change.
Yeah, I agree.
Next picture right here, we're going to have Cap and Falcon walking into this. I want to say this is like a new SHIELD type headquarters, but
I actually think this is somewhere in Europe, mainly because if you look between the two guys running, you see Martin Freeman's character.
Oh yeah,
right.
Good.
Next to him is Agent 13 as well.
For some reason, I almost thought that was Pepper. I was like, she wouldn't be into this. Only Karen has that.
Martin Freeman is such a tiny hobbit of a man, it's easy to miss him sometimes.
Oh, fuck you, Joe.
Jesus
Christ.
I earned that.
And I feel kind of just like the look of the cop car in the back. That's
it's all BMW stuff.
You know what, Joel?
BMWs.
That joke was a Fargo. Fuck me. Anyway, let's just jump over to the next scene where we have Captain America. He's looking up, and we see Tony Stark there. They're exchanging some words about, how they were once friends, and what's happening right now, and how it's divided.
It's kind of a sad moment where he's like, "I gotta help my friend." Tony's like, "But I thought we were friends, though."
Yeah.
This moment, I was like, Jerry.
This is literally the breakup moment. This is the relationship has hit the skids, and now they're having a fight.
But
Tony also looks really government type as well.
Yeah.
It's like 3-piece suit.
Yeah, because we never really saw him in 3 pieces before. Now he's wearing 3 pieces and a red Iron Man-ass tie.
But there's a line he says, sometimes I want to punch your,
perfect teeth out.
Yeah, and I'm just like, does he hate him because he's, the epitome of, everything, good?
He's literally Mr. Perfect. He's everything Tony isn't.
Yeah, I guess that's why, he hates on him. I'm like, stop hating, Tony, this way you get wrecked.
Stop hate. That's going to be the new thing, Tony, stop hating.
I can't wait to see that on shirts, stop hating, Tony. Oh, goddamn. So, that's good. Let's jump over to the next scene where we have motherfucking Falcon,
This is awesome. This is awesome.
He has to gain his... Not only his confidence, but he has to get over with the fans since he lost to Ant-Man.
Yeah, really. The booking in that one was a little sideways, but now he's going to get over on these guys. Huge. I love that they keep finding cool and interesting stuff for Falcon to do and moves for him to pull off.
Yeah, it's really cool.
He's not just I'm a guy who can fly. No, I'm a guy who can fly and do a bunch of other amazing stuff.
Yeah, it's so cool. And I just love seeing that. From this one scene, you can tell they took what they learned with how to use Falcon in Ant-Man and just said, yeah, let's do more of that at a grander scale. He just moves so fluidly in this scene.
And it also seems, though, that, like I said, this movie will be on the perspective of Cap. It seems like they're going to keep the whole Cap and Sam thing going for the majority of the movie, which I love. I love that in Winter Soldier.
Well, let's jump over.
It's a buddy picture.
Jump over to the other side of two buddies. I freaked out when I saw this. You guys know how much I love War Machine, so... This new slick armor.
He's looking a little rough and a little banged up, though. He looks like he's already been through a fight.
He looks like Tony doesn't want to change his armor.
Yeah. Also, on his suit is a bunch of dots. The U.S. Air Force used them to sort of rank kills. Each one is I think either 1 or 5 or something. So maybe they're Ultron bot kills or something.
He just wanted to put it on his armor.
That's cool.
But yeah, two of them, they're the two friends, a white guy and a black guy. You have the other ones
who are also a white guy and a black. What are the odds of that?
Where's the white guy and the Mexican? Oh, they're in Ant-Man.
Yeah, that's exactly where they are. Other scene then where we're going to have Captain America's team. Look at how sweet that looks.
If you look closer, you can see me fangirling in the back.
Hawkeye's got one sleeve as well. Like
I dig his brand new costume. It's slick. He's probably undergone almost more redesigns than anyone in between movies.
Seriously, yeah.
Doesn't he have like the skirt thing in this as well?
Yeah, I think he's actually gonna get that, like from the promotion art, some of the stuff we saw, and way more purple in him too. So
for some reason, my stupid brain thought, I was like, oh my god, back in positive, maybe I could see Ant-Man. But no, he's probably not there.
They probably haven't even CG'd him into these scenes to keep it a secret.
You know what they like with their teasers? They CG characters out, put them in. And
that's true. They pulled that trick.
So, speaking of different scenes, let's just jump into this one where we have Iron Man, War Machine flying, looking pretty damn amazing.
And it's the same airport where they're standing, so this is them like hopping into Team Freedom versus Team the Man.
Well, Tony's got a bunch of other arc reactors on his suit as well.
Oh yeah, he does too. Holy crap!
And this is also like, I guess we'll flip back and forth between these scenes where like this whole airport is being attacked by a missile barrage, which I'm gonna assume is possibly from Iron Man or War Machine, just shooting down on the others. So
I mean, I think you can see Hawkeye and Scarlet Witch in the scene with the missiles. So yeah, I would assume like the fight takes place at an airport.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of funny too that we see all the heroes fight in this, and we see Thunderbolt. We don't see any of the other villains in this movie. We don't see Crossbones. We don't know Zemo.
We don't see Zemo. Yeah,
even though we know he's going to be in this.
We don't see so much of the movie in this.
Yeah, there is so much that's not. Of course, they want to leave secrets. Marvel's so good at that by like leaving so many surprises.
And like we said, altering their trailers to make sure you can't get
So, let's jump over to one money shot, which I freaked out on.
Oh, my God.
Black Panther.
He's amazing. Dude. He's glorious.
People said the suit was iffy when you saw it on set because it had these weird lines, which I was like, dude, they're going to add in with like CG and stuff to those lines. He looks perfect. This is as perfect as you can get Black Panther. Like... Holy crap.
They kept the white eyes, which is amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, what else can you really say?
I know it's a joke that someone made. I don't know where it is, but I always just imagine, like, it's just going to be, Charlie's going to be like, it's morphin' time, and then, and then that's when he's ready to go. Let's go. And then, like, everybody has their suit up time, and that's going to be his.
Yeah, well, I just love that you can tell, like, the silver, it's really, all throughout the suit. It's very prominent. They're not hiding it, right? They're not hiding the claws, the markings, the tribals all over. Like,
I love that.
It looks so good. And
the one guy who can get away with wearing tribals, and it's Black Panther.
Yeah, I agree. And going to the next scene, we have Cap's team running. Scarlet Witch is flying.
Nice.
Oh, nice. She learned some new powers, she evolved.
Yeah. And if you notice her suit, it is a slight change from the last time we saw her in the suit. Obviously that was at the end of Age of Ultron. It's just subtle changes, but obviously she's evolved to, sport her red suit. So
I like that she's evolved. She, ate enough rare candy and, leveled up into Scarlet Witch 0.20.
I'm just gonna imagine like Ant-Man's on Hawkeye's shoulder and they CG'd him out, and then he's gonna put him on the bow and the arrow.
Well, no, see, what they actually did was they told Paul Rudd to actually sit on his shoulders. They actually had to do like
the whole
CG work to remove him and then shrink him.
Oh gosh, that's why it took forever to get a trailer, because it had to CG Paul Rudd out.
The CG Paul Rudd.
But that looks so good. Like that, I just want like if it was a better, higher definition, I just want that as like my banner places. Like this is my team right here. This is ride or die with these guys.
Ride or die.
Cheap freedom.
After this, we're all gonna drink some Corona with Groot. So next scene, Cap and Black Panther running through a parking lot. I want to say this is probably at the same time with this battle going on.
I was going to say, are they running or is Cap chasing Black Panther for some reason?
I think he's chasing. Because I bet you... oh, go ahead, my bad.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought someone said something. But my thing was that it's during the fight, right? And then Bucky kind of gets too much to handle with Black Panther, and Black Panther tries to get away, and Cap has to go after him, Yeah. And so at least that's what it seems like. He's like, and Bucky's like, "Oh, you get him, Cap." He's like, "I got him," and then he tries to get him, and then there's that. I already saw a joke about someone saying that Black Panther's gonna say on your left, but he's not.
Oh, that would be amazing.
That would be good.
Yeah, that would be amazing. But that Sam would be like, "See, it's not that like easy, or it's not that fun when someone's saying it to you."
So let's just jump over to the next scene where Captain America is holding down a helicopter.
Damn, that's
He's
strange.
pulling it off like a cliff face.
Yeah, from like flying away, or
That's cool.
That's what I thought. I thought he was like pulling.
Doing
Like,
arm exercises with the helicopter.
he
I thought
can't
someone
lift
was
just
in there.
normal barbells anymore. He's got to lift choppers.
Gotta get
Yeah.
big and beefy.
Who do we think is in there though? That's so important. I mean, nobody wants to guess.
Martin Freeman's character.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess this looks like an evil businessman trying to make an
'Cause
evil business.
I'm only
escape.
making that connection because of all the blue that was in the scene where they are in that area.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the blue carries over to all their shit, kind of like S.H.I.E.L.D. did.
And we still don't know who Martin Freeman is playing. Like, there's some theories out there, but we still don't know who he is.
Crazy Senator.
Yeah, fine. What? Sure, let's go with that.
So the next scene right after that is Bucky punching the living shit out of.
This is an amazing screen grab you
Yeah.
got right here, Matt. This is the beatdown, is what this is.
Damn, he's freaking Ollie home on Ronda Rousey up in this.
Yeah, spit flying from his face. Hadouken!
I mean, pretty amazing. But here's the scene I really want to talk about, which we're going to transition to. Tony looks devastated
Yep.
that Rhodey could possibly be dead. Now, here's my speculation. I've been saving it for this scene. This is going to be the first battle of the movie. Before we find out that all of this was orchestrated by Zemo, and I strongly feel that someone has to die in order of this to, even be pushed further so that teams, can unite versus Zemo.
That
like-
I
did
believe it's
happen in the
Rhodey.
Civil
Yeah, like-
War story when the Thor robot
Yeah.
killed a member of the other team. So yeah, that would be interesting. You need a death to make it like we're not playing around anymore. And we can see, I assume, the airport on fire in the background.
And it looks like he's had his arc reactor ripped out as well.
Yeah, by someone
and
who had
also
to
it's
have
like
been really
you can't
strong.
kill Coulson again.
Yeah, you're right. You
They don't
can't
know he
kill
exists.
Coulson again.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. If he ends up dying, I am going to cry. I'm going to cry. Like, Rhodey, you can kill Rhodey?
I know, that's like and he tried so hard to make everybody laugh at his jokes in Age of Ultron. Now he just dies.
Like I know he's not involved so much anymore, but that's such a Whedon move where it's like, let's kill the character who never hurt anybody.
Yeah, ever.
But I think that's an interesting thing. I mean, like the fight, like at the airport with all the teams. That's in like kind of the beginning middle. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. This is like the 40 minutes into the movie. They're going to go blow heads here, and it's going to be the first major death, and then they're still going to have some divide. Spider-Man joins in, and they're like, all right, guys, we got to work as a team because Zemo and Crossbones, while we've been fighting each other, has been wrecking the fucking world.
And you know what?
I can definitely see that.
If they actually did kill Rhodey, if they pulled the trigger on that, I would be very much willing to buy the rest of Tony Stark's, quote unquote heel turn for the rest of the movie.
Yeah. If he just wanted to stay bad, sure, go ahead, man. Your best friend just died.
Because we can't have like a mom in this movie just bust his balls and make him do bad things in this movie.
I mean, to be fair, he lost two friends in this movie. If it's Rhodes and possibly Cap. It's like, I thought I was your friend.
Right. I agree. So let's jump over to the next scene, which we have the ultimate handicap match action. 2-on-1 beat down.
All day, dude. DX up in this building.
Dude,
Suck it.
I watched the scene, and I'm just thinking in my head, dude, guys, just give the fucking dude a break. He's an alcoholic. Come on.
and you know what? And maybe that's a thing for the movie. Maybe Cap and, Bucky have been pushed so far now, they're not acting like themselves, and they're double teaming a dude, and they're fighting unfair.
That's just because Iron Man's like a prick. Like, he's a dick. Tony Stark, like,
he's
cares about
working for
himself.
the man. Iron Man sold out to the Authority.
Yeah,
Now-
exactly. Seth Rollins.
Let's talk about some of the stuff that's then missing in the trailer. No Vision, no Spider-Man, no villains.
No, none at all, which is shocking.
Like, the whole thing is divide. Like, we fought, like, it's pitting the two heroes against each other. Even though we know there is the Zemo is a villain in the movie, and so is Crossbone. So it makes me,
Martin Freeman's character is also a villain, and Thunderbolt will probably be a villain too.
Yeah, it makes me think that you could be right on that, Armin, that this would be maybe the halfway mark, 40 minutes something, and Zemo is the last fight where they really have to come together, and that's where Spider-Man comes in. Because I doubt Spider-Man would just randomly come in and be like, oh, hey guys, I'm Peter Parker, in the fight at the airport.
Yeah, it would make much sense.
You know, if Iron Man really wants to hunt down, you know, Winter Soldier, I got the name of a really good PI, Alias Investigations, I think is what it's called. Maybe he should give her a call.
If Steve gets arrested, you know, I know a good lawyer, you know, a couple good lawyers.
He's a little blind, but it's all good. He gets
it's all good. Like, each of them will get one of the defenders.
Oh, we can dream. Oh, we can dream.
And T'Challa and Sam get Luke.
There you go.
Gonna be that for the trailer. What did you guys think? This is the first trailer. Normally, first trailers try to hold back. This shows a lot. Like,
but at the same time, it shows
Panther.
Nothing.
Exactly.
It
it's
shows
Marvel
a lot.
doing what they do best.
It's pretty wicked, and I don't use that word very often. That was a wicked trailer.
It was really cool. It was really cool.
I couldn't even process it after I saw it. I had to just like watch it again. I'm like, this is real.
Yeah.
This is real life. Yeah.
So that is our breakdown. We went on for almost 26 minutes. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. We tried to
That's short for us.
Yeah, we tried to give as much details as we could. So let us know what you guys thought. If we missed anything, I'm pretty sure during the next couple of days when we dissect the thing, we'll find a few more things in there. So yeah, guys, thanks for joining us.
Team Cap.
So thank you for watching the video, and if you guys like what you saw, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you haven't already, check out some of these other great videos we have on the channel. Just click the annotation right there, it'll take you to them. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a good one.